Drawing Lesson 1, Step 4. In this last step, we are completing the project by adding color. You have some options as to how you would like to add color. In my example, I use watercolor colored pencils and marker. If you do not have watercolor colored pencils work great, crayon is great, and marker. Those would be my recommendations. Watercolor colored pencils are fun because they can blend so easily. So you'll see here as I'm working on my wave, I want that wave to transition from a dark blue into a light blue. So if you're wanting to create some interest with color by having some gradation of light to dark, colored pencils are great because you can really get that value of light to dark. You can get it a little bit with crayon, marker obviously not so well. So I'm using a combination. There are some things that I just want to be a nice, bold, solid color. So I've chosen to use marker in some areas, and then other areas I've wanted to use more of a blended approach. I am only choosing to add color to my visual imagery side, but you have the choice to add color to both sides. So if you don't want to leave your accurate self-portrait side just in gray tones, you're more than welcome to color that. However, I would recommend that you use colored pencil for that only. Marker, you just can't get the skin tones and the hair colors. You really need to be able to blend some of those colors together for it to be more realistic. So if you don't have colored pencils at home, then I would highly suggest leaving your accurate self-portrait side just in gray tones so that you can have some of that shading. Hopefully you incorporated using your finger to get some values, get some different gray tones just to give it some depth and realism. All right, so have fun adding color and do a really neat job. Notice here as I am coloring with my watercolor colored pencils that all of my pencil strokes are moving in one smooth, solid direction. In order to get a really nice, clean, neat effect, you want it all moving in one smooth direction, not in 10 different directions. Remember, neatness and craftsmanship is always a percentage of your grade. You can check out the grading criteria located in the Lesson 1 Google slide. So be sure to check that out so you know what I'm looking for when grading this project.